Nothing. The was it KBS? It's like red and orange flashing now, but it doesn't say anything. Oh, it just drop frames.
Uh,
It's going down. Now the thing is green. I think we're okay. Well, yeah, we're
I'm annoyed, though.
good.
I'm annoyed, and I know that people listen to the show for the energy, and I got an attitude right now.
I know.
But you gotta shake it off, cause I know it ain't the same, and the stream is playing games, and it won't act the same. Welcome back to another episode of Wake and Bake with BeMo, y'all. I'm your host, BeMo. Make sure y'all say good morning to the lady of the house. Hey, y'all. We back again and again and again. I feel like I keep playing with y'all on y'all phone. I'm not trying to be playing with y'all. I'm trying to get this shit right. I hope we're recording. I hope things are going right. We dropping any frames yet?
It's like 13%, but it was like 73 before. So
how we look now? How we look on this? We look good. We still look high quality. We still look high def.
Yeah.
The lights working.
Yeah.
The shea butter buttering.
Not shea moisture.
The shea moisture. Lord, it's all these corporate clients, man. I apologize for that.
It's NAMI. Thank you
it's
very much.
Oh. This morning's episode is being brought to you by the Wake and Bake Fest. The Wake in Bake Fest. I promised the people that we will have a premiere of our brand new commercial right here on Wake and Bake Live. So I hope the people are prepared. I know I done lost some folks, the people that came in, the people that heard me say goodbye and tell them fuck off. I apologize. But we have a world premiere, everybody. World premiere.
Jay Fryer said, how I got a ticket to the fest and got work that day. I'm tripping.
You did get a ticket. Hey, pull up before work. Pull up before work. Because the best part of waking up. Sweetheart, you think it's time?
Is it time?
Is it time? You think it's time? I think it might be time. To my two people on the stream right now, to the people over on YouTube, might not be anybody on YouTube right now? Nobody on the YouTube?
It says one, but yeah.
Whatever. Here we are, the world premiere of the Wake and Bake commercial starring the lady of the house right here, shot by Jabari Jefferson. PA is Tom Tom. We're in Mia's house. Okay, we got artwork. We got artwork by Oh Hey Lil that's going on. It's a great morning.
Oh, it's starring you.
Oh, yeah, and me. Man, I forgot about myself. I'm going to roll this blunt because we already behind.
Okay.
Hit the commercial, sweetheart. That'll work. Even if you might not want to, you can't help but wake people up with that fresh, stank-ass herb smoked in the haze of the early morning. Sativa. All right, time to head upstairs. Oh, I'm so ready to make breakfast with my sweetheart. Sweetheart, wake up! I got breakfast! Ha ha!
Ooh, you made breakfast.
It's just sweet. The best part of wake. I feel like your toes done.
Oh!
Is BeMo and Bryant. Free pre-roll with entry. All right, so we have some interesting things we want to talk to you about this morning. This morning episode, per usual, this morning's blunt is being, we'll do that when we actually spark the blunt, but we have some interesting topics that we want to talk about this morning. One of the topics that we didn't get to last week, which is the inequities of freedoms within a relationship, right? We were actually having this conversation on the heels of what Cam Newton said, but I think we take it a step further. It is Thursday, so we have our Paul Robeson Negro of the Week. And then yesterday, I did a very interesting canvas campaign that I would like to talk about. But first, if anyone is interested in becoming an official Wake and Bake with BeMo Night, okay, Sister Is became our first Wake and Bake with BeMo Night, okay, it's $10 per month. We do have exclusive content coming in, including your ticket to the Wake and Bake Fest. So make sure y'all check that out. You can always donate to the show and always become a Wake and Bake with BeMo Night at BeMoAuthentic.com/the rent. I know the lady house putting up the lower third /the rent DARENT if you want to donate to the show or become a Wake and Bake with BeMo Night to join our exclusive content Patreon page. You can do that. But let's get into this first topic, which is actually the last topic of last episode. Cam Newton got on the internet and told all the women he don't want no boss bitch. He don't want no leader. He wants somebody that can cook, somebody that knows when to be quiet from time to time. And I don't want to talk about that shit. I'm only saying that to get y'all attention. The thing that we were talking about within our relationship, though, was freedoms. So on last Tuesday, we had a conversation about embracing this ass. In which was that last Tuesday or last Thursday? Last Thursday. We had a conversation about embracing this ass. What does it mean for a straight man who is acknowledging that Black queer culture and Black woman culture actually affect Black culture ad nauseum on a macro scale? What does it look like for a straight man to engage into queer culture without assimilating queerness? Right? How do I eat Italian food without going Mamma Mia? Right? And so what we came out with was the read. Right? And so in the clip that I put out, a good friend of mine responded. He said, would you have the same exploration? Would you have the same energy if you were single?
This is a great question.
It is a great question. And then that forced me to ask a question. Am I able to explore, I guess it is my sexuality, but I don't want you to think about who I'm fucking, just how I'm engaging with people within the sexual terms. Am I more free to explore non-sexual relationships inside of sexualized communities because I'm in a relationship? Can I explore my relationship with women on a non-romantic level because I'm in a relationship? Can I explore my connection to queer culture because I'm in a relationship? Do these things provide me privilege, protection, and freedoms to do so? So then I was, I'm in my head, I'm thinking about it. So I asked the lady of the house, hey, I feel real free. I feel real free to search these moments. Don't you feel free too? What did the lady of the house say? Right. Right. And give me a full sentence or several. I'm not Cam Newton. You can talk when you want to talk.
Well, as you were explaining this, it made me think about, I guess, another perspective. From your position, is the relationship necessary to you exploring these freedoms? Like, could you still navigate non-sexual relationships with coworkers even if you were single?
I don't think so.
Really?
No. I would love to sit here and tell you that as a man on the precipice of a new nigga, which is why we on the precipice and we not already the new nigga, I would like to tell you that as a man on that precipice that I'd had the maturity and the wherewithal to separate my sexuality from plausible sexual situations. So we had the conversation about the women of CTA, right? And I said I was so proud of myself because all of them bad and I ain't hollered at one of them. Right. And I gave you the example how when I was 17, I was working at NASCAR Speed Park. And the reason why I got demoted is because I was trying to date all the women at work. I would love to sit here and tell you that if we weren't in a relationship, that I'd be mature enough to be able to have that same evolution. Yeah. But I don't know if that's true. I think I would be lying to the lady of the house. And I don't enjoy doing that. So unfortunately, I don't know if I would have unlearned some of the. Let me put it this way. I don't know if I even would have seen my behavior as problematic if I wasn't in a relationship.
Interesting.
Because the part of me, the sexual part of me, that I would usually use for exploration and developing new sexual relationships is now tied into the energy that I give this relationship. Meaning I'm not even interested in exploring those situations because I'm in a relationship at this moment.
Okay.
So when you ask me the question, if I was single, would I be able to still do the same thing? I'd love to tell you I'd be mature enough to do so, but I don't think I would be. I don't think I would be able, and I don't know if I would be confident. So the relationship I was just talking right now is with women. Within the queer engagement, I don't know if I would be confident or have I don't know if I would have the external sexual confidence to explore queer culture without constantly being like, pause, no homo, pause, no homo.
Yeah.
But now that I'm in a relationship, people already know that I'm not gay. So, no. How does that make you feel?
I didn't expect you to say that. So that's interesting.
But my question to you was, so in this relationship, I am exploring the freedoms that help me explore myself better.
Yeah.
All to say that being with you is making me a better man. And it's not, this is going to sound fucked up, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Being with you is making me a better man, and it's not because of the work that you're doing on me.
Okay. I got you.
It's being with you is allowing me freedoms to do work on myself, which I feel like is what we want in a partnership.
Yeah.
Now, the question here is, though, and I asked you the question, you kind of gave it back to me, though. So here I am playing in the field of freedoms. You know what I'm saying? Dazzling in the daisies of freedoms in the big meadow. How you feel? Does being in a relationship with me, free yourself to have exploratory investigations with yourself? And be honest now.
I think I said something like, in a sense, like maybe internally, but if we're talking about externally, then no, I feel like I have to. What's the word I used?
You said no because you feel like you have more expectations now.
Yeah, you have expectations of me.
I have expectations of you.
Yeah.
Therefore, you can't have
right
these freedoms as such.
Right.
And what I said to you was, I don't expect shit from you.
Okay.
And I know, like, on the internet, maybe, which is not a real place, I have to keep reminding people, I know that the statement of, like, I don't expect things from you, I don't need things from you, it might be too advanced for the people who haven't done the work. I believe our relationship is a true partnership.
Yeah.
And in an unconditional sense. Right? You get a job, I don't love you no more, no less. Still love you the same. You lose that job, I don't love you no more, no less. Love you the same.
Yeah.
That speaks to the conditions of the situation. But as we talked about in the Lovecraft Country episodes back in season 2, I'm hoping that I'm providing an area for you, or providing space for you that allows you to be able to explore yourself and have the same freedoms that I'm having. The expectation, and definitely correct me if I'm wrong, the expectations that you feel are coming from me, I feel like aren't actually coming from me, but are coming from the expectations that we have on normal relationships.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Because again, I have no expectations for you. I have no need. Ooh, that sounds bad. But actually, it's the most romantic thing I can say is I have no need. I am not needing you in my life. I want you there. You are my perfect partner so that we can grow and become 3 times the persons that we are so far. But that's not going to work if I'm feeling freedom and you're not feeling freedoms. So what we going to do? What we gonna do? When the lady of the house told me, when I asked her the question, if y'all watched the Lovecraft episode, you'll see the same face. when I asked the lady at the house, hey, do you feel minimalized? And I was expecting her to be like, no. And she said, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Well, okay. I want to constantly do the work. I want to constantly be in the position. As D Wade said, I want to be on the development team. Okay. I'm not on the management team. I'm not on the outputs team. I'm not on the marketing team. I want to be on the development team. I want to help you outgrow me.
What?
Yeah. You got any comments?
Let's see.
So interesting, the inequities of freedoms within a relationship. Here I am with you, able to explore these several versions of myself, but you feel expectations coming from me that doesn't allow you to have that same feeling of freedom. Feeling of freedom. That sounded like a documentarian just now. Sorry.
You also said when we were talking about it the other day, the reason that you feel so free is because I also don't need you.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely. Or do you?
No.
I don't need your ass.
Not like that. No,
No, and that
I
actually,
be. Yeah.
Say it again.
I'm here because I want to be.
I think, and that speaks to what Cam Newton was saying, right? Cam Newton was not talking about a partnership. That nigga was talking about a pet.
That man wants a maid or a cook or something.
And that man wants a mother.
Right.
That man wants an inequitable partnership. But at the same time, as I said on Tuesday, I think what he was trying to say is that he wants contribution within his partnerships and the ability to communicate. But what he said was something from 1950 was get in the kitchen, cook, and stop talking when I'm talking.
Right.
And that's ridiculous. And that don't happen in this house. That'll never happen in this house. And at the moment it does, I need you to leave. Or be like, hey, nigga, you said that's not going to happen in this house. You're right. You're right, man. You're right. No minimalization, man. No minimization in the Nappy Palace. We got any comments?
Yeah.
What we got?
Foreign 2022 said he tripping and his ego needs a reality check.
Yeah.
Y'all add values and pour water into each other's cups. But Newton needs major healing after what he said.
Major healing.
And then they said, well said, BeMo. Thank you for being a vessel on this topic.
All right, for sure.
Newton triggering me. I need to start my smoking session. He's tripping for real.
Who said that?
Foreign 2022.
Foreign 22, what's your name?
Yeah.
What's your name? All right, let's get to what time is it? 42? I don't think we got time for our music video break today. Let's get to our next topic, or actually, while we're smoking this blunt, this morning's blunt is being sponsored by the good people over at Street Lawyer Services. We appreciate you. We're actually smoking on the last of our Jack Herer, which I'll be honest with you, Jack Herer is a great strain of cannabis. So if you're trying to get your preparations on for 420, or even if you just a regular pothead like myself, they said that April is the most busy time for cannabis people. We got the 420 activities. National Cannabis Fest is on the 23rd. I am so excited that I'll be a media person there. But anyway, check out Street Lawyer Services on 8th Street, SLS, DC, or Street Lawyer Services Miami, Street Lawyer Services New York City. They are able to get you out the way with some very high quality product. Love the Weed Man. Say it 1,000 times. Love the Weed Man. I-71s give you a chance to actually shop a product that has been tested by some of the curators there to actually be the product that they say it is. So this morning we are smoking on Jack Herer. We are a sativa in the morning household, but ain't nothing wrong with a little indica at night. All right. We're going to spark this blunt and we're going to get right back to more Awake and Bake with BeMo. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Motherfucking OBS got me stressed out this morning. What you typing up next?
Wasn't it the Paul Robeson Negro?
That's right. It's time, y'all. Put my mans in the corner. Mute Kendaji's face real fast and just put Paul Robeson in the corner. He behind me, right?
Wait, hold up. Okay. Yeah.
He behind me. It's just him.
Yeah.
He right there?
Yeah.
The Paul Robeson Negro of the Week is in honor of our great man, Paul Robeson, one of the most popular and dangerous Negroes who ever touched the planet of America. This man was the first Othello. You ever seen O with Mekhi Phifer? Mm-mm. This man was the first joint. Time magazine put out an issue that said he was the most popular Negro in the world. They had to do a revision in Time magazine that revised it and say he's actually the most popular American in the world, okay? Mm-hmm. We're giving out this award for those who are dangerous and popular. It should be no surprise because we put a foothold in it a couple weeks ago. The Paul Robeson Negro of the Week, the one that your children will be making Easter speeches on and speeches during Black History Month. The one that'll be on the little, you remember the little colorful signs back in the day? It used to be, it was Danny Glover, Oprah Winfrey, and Bill Cosby. That was like the hierarchy of the new nigga back in the day. There'll be a time where it'll be Judge, Supreme Court Justice, Judge Ketanji, Sister Lockdown, been the new vegan on Saturdays, talked to the everlasting life owners, shook hands with the Hebrew Israelites in Chinatown. Got a white husband. The Supreme Court Justice, the new Paul Robeson Negro of the Week. She said out loud with her mouth, "I am the dream of the slave," which I may agree or disagree with. That's another conversation. Handpicked by Barry O. Confirmed and nominated by Byron. Our first in the 270 plus years of this nation. Black women have been literally birthing this nation since 1619. Literally popping out the children of America since 1619. And for the first time in history, herstory, if you will, the Paul Robeson Negro of the Week, Supreme Court Justice, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Woo! Ladies, that's my choir of clappers right there. They're not there, so it's nobody really clapping. Man, what a time. What a time. As I said before, and I'll say it again because I have no shame about it, me and my mother had a very interesting conversation about it. She was saying that she was excited and very happy about the resilience of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson during the confirmation hearings. And I was like, yeah, I too am proud. I too am happy. But I'm excited for the new blueprint. I'm glad that she was able to execute the new blueprint for the last time. Because like I said in Embracing This Ass, I hope the next motherfucker to walk in there and be confirmed gets to read niggas. Okay? You need a judge? I'm going to judge your ass, all right. You want a judge? It's going to be some judging in here, all right. Shout out to Judge Brown Jackson. It is going to be so interesting. I'm trying to think. Before this, Barack Obama, I'm trying to think, have there been other definite moments of Black history that we know are going to live on for the next 200 years?
You said before Obama?
Yeah, like first Black president. Yeah, cool. Like first black state senator in Oklahoma under the age of 35. Like, I'm not trying to do all that. I mean, like major moments. I mean, like, God damn. Is Tyler Perry, Kanye West, Jay-Z becoming billionaires? Are our children going to talk about that in Black History Month?
I feel like probably so.
You think so? You really think so?
Because we talked about Oprah.
Damn, we did. Okay, wait a minute. Why were we talking about Oprah when we were kids?
That's a great question.
Who did the PR on Oprah? Because I feel like as far as, well, maybe because Oprah is not wildly, but her cultural impact is older than we were born. I feel like her show first came on like early 80s. I got to ask Geronimo. Yeah. It's like Geronimo would be a great person to ask this question. But who did the PR for Oprah? I feel like I've known Oprah my whole life. And she's been like an important Black figure my whole life.
Right.
But two questions. How'd that happen? And is she?
Is she what? Is she
an important Black figure?
I feel like she is.
I need to study Oprah. I don't know shit about Oprah.
You don't?
I really don't. I know that she was homeless, right?
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I know, she was on TV. And then the next thing I know, we was talking about it in class. When she become a billionaire? When did that happen?
Because it's through the TV show. She got her own network, and then the magazine, and like all the other stuff. What's up?
The magazine.
You forgot about the magazine?
No.
Oh.
As I told T the other night, when this magazine come out, it's gonna change our lives.
Yeah.
I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Like I love the places that I'm working, the promotions that I'm getting, the more work that I'm getting. But can I be honest? I don't even know those people on right now. I don't even know if I should be honest about it right now. Those people could triple their salaries, quadruple their salaries. But I don't think they recognize what I think my potential is.
That's a word.
That reminds me of why I'm an actual entrepreneur. Because I feel like the only person that recognizes what my true potential is and will actually be able to reward me on that is me.
Right.
I've been seeing a viral TikTok running around, and I know these TikToks are viral because I see them on Twitter. That's how I know I got a viral TikTok, because I seen it on Twitter. Seen a viral TikTok coming around, this young lady saying that $100,000, making $100K a year is not a lot of money. She said that living on her lifestyle, $10K a month is not enough. And niggas was in the comments, and rightfully so, because the average American makes $50,000 and the average Black American makes $37,500. So I don't even know why niggas out here tripping like, oh, that's not a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But at the same time, that's a lot of money to the disenfranchised. Right. That's not a lot of money to the person who believes their worth is $1 billion. Mm-hmm. What's $100,000 to a nigga who believes himself to be a billionaire? Yeah, that's all I want to say about that. I think the magazine really gonna change our lives. This light not even on. I just looked over. I guess on, but it ain't on.
Yeah, I turn it over. The sun is doing his job today.
The sun's doing what it needs to do. The sun's doing what it's doing. All right, for sure. What was I just talking about? Oprah and
yeah, she had a hard upbringing.
Yeah. I mean, I need to study Oprah because, like, damn, like I've really been Oprah name has been infamous or synonymous with wealth and power since as long as I can remember.
Right. And her name almost wasn't Oprah. It was supposed to be Orpah, but they spelled it wrong on her birth certificate. So.
Yeah, Orpah's a bad name.
Right. They did her a favor.
Orpah is not. You sound like an orca. That sounds strange as hell. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson?
Oh, of course, I'm glad that we have a Black woman in the Supreme Court. Yeah, this is definitely a historical moment. Not even just for Black women, but for Black people. Mm-hmm. Even though she's not the first, but you know.
First Black person?
Yeah, she's not the first Black person.
No. I would love to, if I could create a conversation, and I know like I'd be thinking about brand activations and shit all the time and potential programs. I know that this is probably boring as shit and probably only 85 people in the world will watch it, but I would love to see a simulated conversation between Thurgood Marshall and Ketanji. I would love to see a simulated conversation. Like if there was a Black scholar who was also in the tech and meta space, who could read the words, study the words of Thurgood Marshall, study the cases of, just do a full study on Thurgood Marshall, make a complete AI of him, and then have Judge Brown Jackson talk to him. I think that would be so cool.
Yeah.
I think that would be so cool. And it was crazy at this moment while we're celebrating the Paul Robeson Negro of the week being Judge Brown Jackson, we aren't even talking about the implications of her being on Supreme Court. We're not even talking about the things that she could be touching, the laws that she could be reinterpreting. We're not even talking about the effects of her power on Supreme Court. We're really just talking about the aesthetics of her, of her representation on the Supreme Court. We didn't even got there. When I was at Howard, Barack was elected president my sophomore year. So that means and I was in the political science department. That means all of my freshman year, we talked about this candidate, Barack Obama. All of my sophomore year, we talked about the president, Barack Obama. Junior year, President Barack Obama. Senior year, President Barack Obama. The other senior year, President Barack Obama. We talked all 5 years of my political science degree. In any political science class I had, we was going to have at least a 4-week conversation about the president. Damn.
Obama.
President Barack Obama. How I forget that nigga name? ADHD is crazy. But the thing that drove me crazy was, and it may be because I'm younger. The thing that drove me crazy is that my professors would always discount just him being black. My professors would always say things like, "You shouldn't vote for Barack Obama because he's black," and I would always think like, "Why not?" I know we shouldn't have expectations of him to save the race, like we shouldn't have expectations of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to save the race. But I'm rooting for all the black people.
Yeah.
Like I'm more with Issa Rae on this one than I am with Dr. Carr. Than the academics. I'm more with the entertainers than the academics. Yeah, I'm looking at you at face value and I'm thinking, yeah, the value of what you have at this moment is also because you are black. It's not the end all be all. But why do we have to shit on that moment to raise up the substance moment? Nigga, you black and great.
Right.
What are your thoughts on Judge Brown Jackson?
I agree with what you just said, and that brings me back to Kamala, Vice President Harris. Like when she was, even now, like I still, I don't know if I want to go there.
Go there. We supposed to go there.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of the same situation where people, well, I don't know if it was everybody, but people wanted to support because she was black, or
and then people felt like they disappointed because she's not the most vocal, standing up, which is ironically not true. I feel like she's this is a weird statement in the scheme of political and government like structure. I feel like she's a fine vice president. Like the only vice president who was actually fucking up is Dick Cheney. That's the only vice president I can think of that comes to mind. Is like, damn, that nigga was off the chain. Yeah. And I don't mean it in a good way. That nigga was terrible. Al Gore created the fucking internet. And Kamala Harris wore Timbs. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, there is cultural impact that is happening. Let me stop. Let me stop. We got any comments before we move on to the next topic?
Let's see.
Oh, I kind of need the people help.
What's up?
Get to the comments. That may be the third segment. Because who was our third segment?
Ooh, who was it?
We have freedoms, judgment. Oh, and my walk through DC.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm here for my queens on this one. We creating #herstory, not repeating it. Oprah was the mainstream Negro. Oprah once said, "When you know better."
Is that what it was? Who said that?
Baby Blue.
Camille. Oprah was the mainstream Negro.
It's true.
No, it is true. I need to really look into the black history of, and when I mean the black history of Oprah, I don't mean like, Oprah was the first black billion. No, that's not what I meant. I meant like, how did niggas feel about Oprah? Because it's the same Oprah that don't fuck with hip hop. The same Oprah that kind of frowned on the hip hop generation. This the same Oprah that like, this is Boule Oprah. Like this is Jack and Jill Oprah. Like I seen, you know what's crazy? Oprah looked like my mama. Like I've seen, do you see it? I don't know if you see it.
Yeah, but as you were saying that, because I've been encountering a lot of interviews of her and Michael Jackson. Yeah. And like, it's because like it's a different side of her, I guess. Or I don't know if it's a different side, but it's kind of like, you know, the negative aspect of Oprah that we see in the interviews. Yeah. So it's funny that you say that.
Really? Maybe that'll be our first Patreon exclusive as we'll do a specific Saturday's exploration into the black history of Oprah. Because here's what I know about the cultural impact of Oprah is that she did daytime TV. Somehow men were watching to get better at talking to their wives, and that's how Oprah got on. That's all I know.
I know, like
Yeah, I mean that's great. The mainstream. So who's the mainstream Negro now? Ooh. Ooh. I had the first name that came to mind. The first name that came to mind, and y'all not gonna fuck with it. And you shouldn't. Charlemagne.
You think so?
It ain't Don Lemon. You wanna know why I say Charlemagne? Because I say Charlemagne versus Don Lemon, and I don't want people to get caught up on the names. I want people to get caught up on the position. Don Lemon, I don't never see Don Lemon off CNN. I don't never hear about no fire quotes. I don't never hear about no controversial statements. Don Lemon's very rarely trending ever. The time Don Lemon trends is actually New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. That's when Don Lemon trends. Or if he says something that's a little off kilter for CNN. But that's CNN's man.
I'd argue that's what makes him the mainstream Negro.
But and compared, that does make him it makes him a mainstream Negro. I agree with you on that one. Definitely falls into the category. But if we're talking about Oprah level, the mainstream Negro, I don't tie Oprah to any network. I tie Oprah to Oprah.
True.
And although Charlemagne is very much a company man for Simon & Schuster, for iHeart, I don't think about those two companies when I think about Charlemagne. When I think about Charlemagne, I think about Charlemagne.
Interesting.
And here's the thing that's kind of like fucking me up about it. So if Oprah, respectability politics, permed hair, no shave, awkward interactions with blackness, an affinity for developing third world countries instead of the south side of Chicago, interviews the princess, if that is 1980s mainstream Negro, and I'm saying that Charlemagne is 2020's mainstream Negro, what does that say about the development of mainstream? We were having the same conversation as we were watching Falcon and the White Soldier, Winter Soldier, whatever, Black Falcon and the White Soldier. If Disney is showing the new blueprints on their television show, what's that say about our blueprints? Are we building foundations for a new society? Or are we erecting a new building in the community of capitalism? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whoo! The advancement of the mainstream Negro. We got to get the app. The advancement of the mainstream Negro has transformed from respectability politics to loudmouth, often wrong rebel. So what are we building? In rebelling, what are we building?
Damn.
I refer back to, I don't know why I'm on this tangent now, but I refer back to Black Mirror, 10,000 credits, right? Yeah. Or 1 million credits, whatever it was, 10 million credits, whatever the fuck it was. The show with the one with Daniel Kaluuya. And the whole show is about all these people are riding these bicycles, numbing their mind to entertainment so they can generate power for this bigger structure. And then Daniel Kaluuya has this moment where he rebels. Like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna get on the show, and I'm gonna try to break the whole system. So what does the system do? They make him a source of entertainment. Mm-hmm. If rebellion is a source of entertainment and we begin to rebel, I believe, my new friends, we are not in new blueprints. We are constructing buildings. We are erecting structures in faulty systems. Oh, shit. That means this show ain't doing what it needs to be doing. That means we ain't really set fire to the earth. We just put new paper in the printer. It ain't new blueprints if it's printed with the same ink. God damn it. Man, I hate Revelations.
But I feel like
go ahead.
Our show was more than just for entertainment or shock value.
Say it again. Say it again, because you just brought me back to the point. Say it again.
Our show is more than just entertainment or shock for shock value.
So if you watch Charlemagne now, the Charlemagne that you think of, like when I say Charlemagne, you probably think of the seat sniffing, often misogynistic, hyperbolic individual. I would challenge you to watch I challenge you to listen to an episode of Brilliant It Is Now. This is not the same Charlemagne.
I know this.
Yeah, you know this.
Yeah.
You know this. So the mainstreamers tried to capture the rebel, but only the aesthetic of the rebel, not necessarily the action of the rebel.
Right.
So you're right. We're doing the work. Thanks, sweetheart, for talking me off the cliff, because I was about to be like, fuck it, we fuck it up.
I mean,
I
there's
appreciate
still work
that.
to be done, though.
There's still work to be done. Absolutely. Absolutely. Which means this show has to continue to be beyond the manifestation of entertainment.
Right.
So sometimes I get sad. I'm not going to lie. I can be real, right? I can be honest here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I look at the numbers at the show and be like, we still in the 40s? Like, we still only getting like 20, 15, 17 views. But then I'm getting text messages, and then I'm getting ticket buys for the Wake and Bake Fest, and then we're getting sponsors who are willing to put their dollars into spreading the message. I just got to remember, the work is just beyond the entertainment. The work is beyond the situation.
Yeah.
I need the people's help. I need help with what we gonna do on our exclusive content. What should we do? I think these explorations would be pretty cool, right? I've talked about doing movie reviews.
Yeah.
Lady House, what you gonna do?
I don't know.
Right, we need some suggestions. Like what do niggas want to see?
Yeah,
We're not doing no sex tapes though.
Yeah, like I got interest, but I don't know if niggas are interested.
Yeah. Huh. But you know what time it is, right?
What time for the burning question?
Burning question for the road. What you got? We only had 2 topics today. We had the Paul Robeson Negro of the Week, in which that turned into somehow a conversation about the new Negro. Which I feel like is a new theory that we're building on, the new mainstream Negro. And then our first topic was the freedoms within a relationship. And then we also premiered our commercial. Maybe we should show it again. We should show it again. Okay. While the lady of the house is thinking of her burning question, we want to show y'all something in case y'all just joining on for the first time. Here is the second world premiere of the new Wake and Bake ad, produced by myself, starring me, with the lady of the house. We have cinematographer Jabari Jefferson, my man Tom, as our key grip. Shot in the house of Mia. Artwork by Oh Hey Lil. Music by my man Michael Robinson, featuring Tia, myself, and the lady of the house. That'll work. Even if you might not want to, you can't help but wake people up with that fresh, stank-ass herb smoked in the haze of the early morning. Sativa. All right, time to head upstairs. Oh, I'm so ready to make breakfast with my sweetheart. Sweetheart, wake up! I got breakfast!
Ooh, you made breakfast.
It's just sweet. The best part of wake. I feel like your toes though.
Oh!
Is BeMo and blunt. Free pre-roll with entry. What's the burning question for the roads? What is the burning question for the roads?
Oh man. Okay. What aspect of the Wake and Bake Fest are you most excited for?
Ooh. What aspect of the wake and bake? Okay, so at this moment, mostly because I was talking big shit on the Instagram stories. I was talking big shit. I was talking big shit, okay? Every nigga who said they could outroll me, I was like, man, you using cones over there, man. Back up. You got that rolling machine, bro. Talking about you can outroll somebody. In this moment, I am very excited about the rolling competition and the master class. I think people will be surprised by the master class. Like we've been rolling blunts for a while. Yeah. And as my man Jerry said to me when I was talking shit yesterday, he was like, you probably only know how to roll one way. And before I took the master class, I was like, yeah, I do only know how to roll maybe 2 ways. I do know how to roll a couple of ways. But just taking this class, it's not so much about the technique of actually rolling, but how do you prepare the blunt? How do you spark the blunt? How do you smoke the blunt? How do you hold the blunt? Like things that are just new informations, different way to think about the smoking experience. It's great. It's great. If somebody talking shit, they can't get out rolled. Yeah. I hope it's still. I hope it's still. I hope it's still. You better step up, son. Because I told y'all what the prize is. I'm gonna put it up. I'll probably do the rolling competition tomorrow. The prize is a $200 Canagar, which is premium flour, shatter, little wax, keef, rolled in this a cannabis leaf, I believe, dipped in gold. I don't know, it's not dipped in gold. And they say it burns for 2.5 hours. You better step up. Come on. All right. I need your burn. You gave me the burning. That was the burning question. Yeah. The burning question. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. We're gonna leave y'all with the ad. All right. We're gonna show it one more time, and then we'll be posting the ad pretty soon. Please get your tickets to Wake and Bake Fest. All right. That's BeMoAuthentic.com to get your tickets. Okay. It's the first thing you'll see. It'll say Wake and Bake Fest, or you can become a member of the Patreon at Patreon. All right. Was it? Yeah, patreon.com/BeMo Brown. Lady of the House is about to put up some information where you can get that. It's BeMoAuthentic.com/Durant. If you want to put up on the show, become a Patreon member, buy tickets to the Wake and Bake Fest. Y'all, I'm telling you, this Wake and Bake Fest is going to be something that you have never seen before. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be something that is something that's going to be new to your festival experience, new to your smoking experience, and I promise you it's going to be a very exciting situation. So join those things. I want to thank y'all for watching us this week. It's Thursday, all right? I did have a rough takeoff this morning, but we finally got here. Make sure you're saying good morning to the lady of the house.
Hey, good morning, y'all.
I'm going to leave you with the ad, and we'll hope to see you on Tuesday. Wait, next Tuesday is next Tuesday the Tuesday before the Wake and Bake Fest?
Yeah, the day before.
Wow.
Ooh, we got so much to do.
That's okay. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We made a commercial in
a day.
Time, right. Leaving with the ad. We'll see y'all on Tuesday. Good morning. That'll work. Even if you might not want to, you can't help but wake people up with that fresh, stank-ass herb smoked in the haze of the early morning. Sativa. All right, time to head upstairs. Oh, I'm so ready to make breakfast with my sweetheart. Sweetheart, wake up! I got breakfast! Ha ha!
Ooh, you made breakfast.
It's just sweet. The best part of wake. I feel like your toes though.
Oh!
Is BeMo and Blunt. Free pre-roll with entry.